This is my challenge to Dr. Zakir Naik. I challenge him or any of his supporters to show me the evidence.
If you read the book, The Earth, which is referred by almost all the universities in the field of geology, one of its authors by the name of Dr. Frank Press, who was the advisor to the former president of USA, Jimmy Carter, and was the president of the Academy of Sciences of USA, he writes in his book that the mountains are wedge-shaped, it has deep roots within, and he says that the function of the mountain is to stabilize the earth.
Naik.
Amo, you magnificent bastard, I read your book!
So you clearly heard Naik say that Dr. Frank Press wrote in his textbook Earth that the function of the mountain is to stabilize the earth.
And he says that the function of the mountain is to stabilize the earth.
Dr. Naik debated William Campbell, a decrepit Christian, in 2000. Campbell brought up the fact that the Quran says mountains prevent earthquakes. Naik tries to wiggle out by telling an untruth.
Verse number 15, that we have made the mountain standing firm on the earth, lest it would shake with them and with you. The function of the mountain in the Quran is given to prevent the earth from shaking. Nowhere does the Quran say that the mountain prevents the earthquake.
Nonsense. When is the earth shaking? Not an earthquake. What are they for then, you clown?
But the words used in these three verses I quoted, it is tamida. Tamida means to shake, to sway, to swing. And Quran says in Surah Luqman chapter 31 verse number 10, as well as Surah Nahl chapter number 16 verse 15, we have put on the earth mountain standing firm, lest it would shake with you. It is tamida bikum, shake with you, indicating if the mountain were not there, if you would have walked, if you would have moved, even the earth would have moved with you. If you would have swayed, even the earth would have swayed with you. And we know normally when we walk on the earth doesn't shake. And the reason for this is, according to Dr. Frank Press and Dr. Najjar, who's from Saudi Arabia.
Frank Press does not say that.
Name of Dr. Frank Press, who was the advisor to the former president of USA, Jimmy Carter, and was the president of the Academy of Sciences of USA. He writes,
Yes, Frank Press was an advisor to Jimmy Carter, etc., and he did co-author the book Earth. Not the Earth, just Earth. What does Nail claim he wrote in that first-year undergrad introduction to Earth Sciences that was 15 years out of date in 2000 and 35 years out of date in 2025?
And he says that the function of the mountain is to stabilize the earth.
So, if I read that book, I will find those words, will I, Dr. Naik? The function of the mountain is to stabilize the earth. Because you see, I bought a copy of that book and I read it. I read your book, boy, and I can't find them in the contents or the index. If Press thought that the function of mountains was to stabilize the earth, such an important job, then you would think it would be in the contents, or in the index under function, or mountain, or stabilize. But it isn't. Neither is it on any of the pages that apologists claim it is. It's not under function. It's not under stabilize. It's nowhere. So where it's at, Naik? You made it up, didn't you? You never read it, did you? You are spouting nonsense, and you keep doing it. Tell us what page it's on, please. Where is your documented proof, Naik?
Do say that the mountains give stability to the earth. Not all geologists, but many do say. I have not come across a single geological book, and I challenge Dr. William Campbell to produce a single geological book, not his personal correspondence with the geologist. That doesn't carry weight. His personal correspondence with Dr. Keith Moore, documented proof.
Naik hasn't read the book. He hasn't checked it, and he has repeated this nonsense again and again and again.
Firm. There's a book by the title The Earth, which is a very famous book, an authority in this field, which is referred by most of the universities throughout the world in this subject. One of its authors' name is Frank Press. And he gives the illustration of the mountain in this book called Earth as wedge-shaped. And he says the function of the mountain is to stabilize the Earth's crust. And Quran says that.
I challenge you. Dr. Naik, show us the page where it says, the function of the mountain is to stabilize the Earth's crust. Show us, tell us the page. I've got the book. Where is it, Naik? Muslims, why do they tell you these lies? If Islam is true, why do they lie to you?